Hello everyone, it's Poseidon here. And, some of you probably saw my last video about me talking to about Pink Monkey on how he was being disrespectful to my father, who is deceased, and I did not like on how he disrespected other people, how he disrespects me or anyone. We're going to be joining one's optimized box, and I'm going to be telling you on how he was talking about my father. Okay, so please have a seat with me while we talk this through. We're going to be in a position like this. Okay, so hello, my name is Poseidon. If you're new to this channel, would you mind subscribing to me if you don't mind subscribing to me? And I really appreciate if you would do so. So thank you. And also, so this situation is about Pink Monkey and I. It's between Pink Monkey and I. He said some things about my biological father, who unfortunately passed away when I was 2 years old. And I really did not like on how he was disrespecting my father, saying on that's why he's in the hospital, but he's not in the hospital anymore. He's dead. And I don't really appreciate on how he disrespects other people's parents or relatives or anything like that. I do not accept that kind of behavior. The reason why I don't accept that kind of behavior, just like this is going to be an example. Like, someone tells me to go off myself, which in other words, commit suicide to myself. And I do not appreciate that, which it causes me to like block them, or like, let's see, school socials blocked, which it causes me to like block as you can see, I blocked 15 people, or to just like mute them. And me, I don't like to mute them or be that kind of person to disrespectfully do that. But if people are going to be making comments like that towards me or someone else, then I am unfortunately going to have to report them and block them, or both. That's why I said and or block them. So, what I really do not like about Pink Monkey right now is that he's been disrespecting one of my family members who unfortunately passed away, and it is my biological father. The one who was there for me the person who basically made me with my mom. And I really wish I could just go back into being 2 years old so I could spend more time with him. And not just like little time as when I was there as a kid, but also being there, wishing I could just be with him again. Being in his arms, hugging him, wishing that I could just relive the life that I always wanted to. Always. What? Sorry. Always wanting to like see him. Sometimes I'd wish every single day to like see him. I'm not doing this for clout or anything. I'm just wanting to say that I am being really serious about what I am trying to say. I am being absolutely serious on what I'm saying. And it's not good for me to like share this at a hard time like this. But when I talk a topic like that of disrespecting my parents or anyone else like that, that crosses the line for me. That crosses my line. And sorry if I sound weird, it's because I'm sick right now. That's the reason why. But this, like, I do not appreciate on how he's been disrespecting me and my father, my biological father. He's been telling me some disrespectful things. He's been like I used to be like his employee. Yeah, I used to work for him. I used to work for Pink Monkey. I used to like be a moderator for him in his fan game on itch.io. But now, since he's been disrespecting me and other people's parents, like mine, I would happily not be doing that anymore. So, Pink Monkey, if you're watching this, I would not be working for you anymore, but I have new bosses, two bosses actually. No, three bosses. One is Strawberry Moon, which I appreciate being her employee. Then, second one is Brody, which Brody is one of my other favorite bosses. He's boss number 2. Boss number 3 is Solar. She is pretty nice, and I appreciate them being here for me, being my bosses, not being disrespectful like Pink Monkey was back then. But it's a good thing I get to leave him alone in his thoughts. I wanted to get away from more drama since I said I liked drama, but if I'm a part of this and someone is disrespecting my parents, yeah, you just sent me a message just now about that I'm fired from your game and I'm happy for being fired from your game. And I'm happy. I'm, I'm fired. Those are not AI chats. Those are not AI chats. He says that it's ha fake, but in reality, it's not. As you can see right here, it's not fake. Like you see online, 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 and check my two channel. It's not fake. And then he's calling me a hypocrite. Nice. I'm not. You're just toxic. I'm not. You're just toxic to me. Just because you want to be toxic. I do not appreciate what you've been doing. And what you're doing is not good. It is disrespectful towards me and my family members. And then like there's like stuff like this. And yeah, I know who these are. And I'm going to be Yeah, I know who this is. I know who you are. Yeah, I definitely know who you are. I recognize you. You too. Yeah, these people have been. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If people like that ever do that to you, report them. Stuff like that. Because that is not a good way to do that to other people, even if their parents or someone has died. So, Poseidon here, which is me, I have handled these things pretty much a lot. I've handled these things for like a year. Yeah, a year and a few yeah, over a year. And if people like them ever disrespect you or just block them, report them, anything. Even if they tell you to go off yourself, you're still human. No need to be disrespectful to other people just because you want to. So, what you shouldn't do is disrespect other people just because you think that's good. But if you think that you could handle it, if you try doing that, then you might be in a little more trouble or something like that. So, and then this is like, and then he said, that's my hacker. But it's not his hacker. Like, I know. Wait. Pink Monkey, you've basically disrespected, like, you disrespected my family members. You disrespected, like, what I who I wanted to see as a, who I was able to see as a child. But me right now, it's really hard for me right now. And for people like you two who are watching this, Emers, have you ever realized I've never called you a slur or anything like that and you decided to just go out? And for your brother as well, which has told me to go off myself. And I was able to handle that really well. But at the same time, I wasn't really able to do that. But what I was able to do is help other people not to hurt themselves. I was able to try to talk them through it when other people were telling him or them to do it. But that is not the real thing to do. Is to like go out and continuing to encourage them. I've had these thoughts. Me as a person who was born to exist, who was born to like help teach kindness and stuff like that. I have never had anyone like that do that to me or other stuff like that. This one, yep. Well, yeah. So, if any of these people, or this one, has ever, if they ever do that to you, just ignore them, block them, report them, do anything for you to keep you, your family, and other people safe. Now move on to doxing real quick, cause I'm gonna have to get on to go with my bosses to go do the age checks. So first is doxing. If anybody has told you they're gonna dox you, do not like do not keep them, do not talk to them anymore if they threaten to dox you. This is not AI. Because if this were AI, then how is this real? Like Vaughn Exotic is on. Like he's on right now. And I'm gonna be able to like tell him everything. And after I do, it would be all over. For you three, if it's possible. But if some of you people were to be in a situation like this, how would you react? You would probably react angry, right? You would lash out. You'd say some things that you'd never want to say, right? Same here. As a person with ADHD, I do the same thing as well. If you have ADHD as well, or autism, or anything like that, still be you. You could be you. People with tics, people with dyslexia, people with anger issues, people with other issues like stuttering, lust, like addiction, hypersexuality, scared to come out their parents. It's totally normal. That's how God created us. God created us. That's the thing. He created us. He literally sent his son Jesus to to like get sacrificed on the cross. That was the ultimate sacrifice, so we wouldn't have to die for our sins. So be grateful that you're still alive. I know some of you have suicidal thoughts. Sorry. But if y'all have suicidal thoughts like me and stutter a lot or anything like that, just to let you know that it's totally normal. I get that sometimes. Sometimes us people read hand as hard, or like, how do I say this? Like, we could read a word that looks like a bad word for a second, but in reality it's not. I've known some people who have dyslexia, and those are two people that I met. And I know some of you too are still watching this, and it's totally normal. Like for me, as a person with ADHD, I get that. It's really normal. So, say some things about me, or like tell me to like call me the N word, or tell me to go kill myself or anything like that. But just to let you know that I won't like care at this point. I won't care no more. So, if some of you new people who probably haven't commented or anything, which is only like one person watching this, it's just me. If some of you, my subscribers, or anyone like that, has ever had a problem like that before in your life, just to let you know that you're still human, you are able to block them, you are able to do anything. So, if you want, you could like talk to me if you want. I'll still be here existing, alive, if I am able to, and not be able to like end it all just because of some comments. Some people have actually hurt themselves over what? Comments, bullying at school. Yes, people have died from depression, maybe from being stressed out, maybe. They People have died. They've committed suicide. They committed a lot of those things. So Pink Monkey, if you ever say anything like that to anyone else, like I, and decide to threaten you threatened to dox me, I will literally call the police on you. Because who would do that to someone, to like their own friend? But I don't think you could call me a friend anymore. Not after what you did. Don't call me a friend no more. Call me like a kid. Call me a girl. Call me anything. But anything but friend, best friend, anything. Any of those words. Don't you dare call me anything like that. Because if you do, there will be some problems. Alright. Time to wrap this stream up. If you watched this and learned some stuff about it, maybe you wrote notes because you like writing, or maybe you did those, or yeah, you probably did that, or you probably saved this video for the next time to talk to. If you need anything, you could talk to me in the comments. But if you like need anything, just call the hotline or something. Like call someone to talk to. Call 911 maybe to talk to if you're feeling upset or if you want to hurt yourself. Anything. Do it. Because some of us people do not want you to end it all. Not even your parents, not even your relatives. But if you don't have anybody to be with and you're an orphan, or if you're like a person who's single, you could talk to me. Me, I am an open wide person. It's like an open book. But I'm not an open book. Like, I'm not that open for you to see more secrets about me. Because I like to keep those secrets to myself. And don't let anybody get to you. Don't let anybody get on your nerves. Like, I've already gotten a lot of people on my nerves. And I really hope, which this conversation wraps it up today. So if you're new to this channel, or oh shoot, sorry, I have to move my fan. But if you're new to this channel or anything like that, would you mind subscribing if you're able to? I know I sound really cringe right now, but it's just me. Oh yeah, being cringe. If you are a person who thinks they're cringe, or if you are a person who like doesn't like comments about you being cringe or anything like that, you could just remove them from your channel. You could delete their comments. You could delete You could like remove them from your comments. You could do anything. But as always, Poseidon out. See you on the next stream.